Oh, it's a doubleheader on game night Monday. Coverage starts at 7 with the Auto Trader pregame show, and it could end up being a historic one for LeBron James. He comes into Monday needing 39 points to top Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list and 40 to pass his airness. LeBron averaging a triple-double since coming back from his groin injury 11 games ago. GA, the numbers can't be denied for LeBron James. You played against Michael Jordan. It seems fair now, after almost 16 full seasons for LeBron. Where does LeBron's legacy stack up against Jordan's legacy?
Well, listen.
They're different players.
They're different players, and Michael is regarded as the best to ever play the game. I would argue you'd have to put Kareem in that conversation as well when you look at what he's accomplished. But LeBron James, in my mind, has clearly put himself on the Mount Rushmore of basketball in terms of his accomplishments, both collectively and individually. I mean, the numbers are staggering, and you know, those are two guys, and I've said this all along. Look, each guy's place within the game is secure, just like all the greats are. But it's more for me about just appreciating the journey. I mean, you go back and think about when this guy came in as the anointed one out of high school, and for him to have had the career he's had, I'd have to say he's probably overachieved. Because even when you say a guy's gonna be the next great thing, you could not have ever imagined that he could have put forth the resume that he has in his time in the league. But for that injury, you know, we still might be raving about him. But those 16 games being out and how this team has played here down the stretch, there's a lot of doubt and concern right now in Lakerland.
Yeah, I think we forget about the expectation, Chris, is what LeBron had to play underneath. Kobe didn't have greatest of all time expectation. Michael Jordan didn't enter the league with anybody talking about him one day becoming the greatest player of all time. LeBron's the first guy I can remember who came into the league since probably Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with that kind of expectation that you're going to go out and have not only a long, fruitful career, but win championships and MVPs, you know, change the game. And I mean, you're right, G.A., he has exceeded probably a lot of reasonable expectations for what he'd be able to do, especially coming out straight out of high school with no college and no other way to really vet his game other than getting out there on the court as a teenager and proving it from day one.
You say proving it from day one, and now we're in season 16, and there was never a drop-off for LeBron. There was never a season of doubt of how great he was or is at this point still.
No, there really has not been when you look at the totality of what he's done. Even coming to L.A. initially, you know, they got off to a little bit of a slow start, but somewhat you had to expect that. This was a young team that hadn't won much, and then you basically have to have everybody redefine their game playing alongside LeBron, and then eventually they got into a good rhythm prior to that injury. But I think from an offensive standpoint, you know, he hadn't shot it well from the free throw line or the three, but overall he's had a tremendous impact offensively. And that's really been the problem with this young team, and LeBron, for that matter. They only play one side of the ball, and that's one reason right now they're on the outside looking in terms of postseason.